it's Dr. Sunita Punjabi, your brain coach. So one of the questions that came across our social media feed was that people are really interested in knowing what to do when I don't want to do it. How do I motivate myself to do the stuff that's hard? How do I motivate myself to do the stuff I don't want to do? And the way to do that is to connect what you're doing with where you're going. In other words, to connect it with what you want to create. A lot of people are not motivated to do things because they haven't connected it with a value that we want to have or something we want in our lives. So when things get tricky, we quit. But one of the ways to help yourself stay focused and on track is to ask yourself, at the end of this, what is it that I'm trying to do? Why am I doing this? And that's going to help. Another thing that's really important is a lot of people focus on what it's going to look like when they get there. And then when it gets hard and it doesn't look like what it's supposed to look like, they quit because the vision that they have doesn't match with the hard work that they may have to do. Sometimes, if you're running for president, and remembering that it's going to take those phone calls or perhaps knocking on doors or flying on airplanes to meet with someone. And if you're running for president, some people may say some things to you that you don't like. How do you deal with the stuff that's hard so you can keep going and get the job done? You've got to visualize not just your end goals, but you have to visualize yourself enjoying the hard stuff and able to do it gracefully and easily. So for example, for me to be an author, for me to finally put my ideas in a book, I've got the vision of the book. I've got the vision of what it's going to be like when we finally get the book done. I've got the vision of people calling me and saying, hey, can you be on our show? Your book was so great. That's the fun stuff. What I now have to do, though, is create a vision of myself doing the hard stuff, which is putting the outline of the book together, putting my ideas on some type of communication format so it can be translated into language, or just sitting there knocking out my typewriter, my computer. Typewriter. Yeah, that really told you how old I am. But sitting at my laptop and clicking away, I have to imagine those steps and enjoying those steps. And that's a simple, easy way to trick your brain into doing the stuff that you don't want to do. So what do we do? Just to review, be clear about why you're doing something. So if you're exercising, you got to be clear about why you're exercising. It needs to be something that inspires you. So you can't exercise for someone else. It has to mean something for you to be healthy. And why does being healthy matter to you? So when you own that, you'll find that exercising is a lot more fun. The other thing is, if your goal is, for example, to lose weight or to be physically fit, and exercise is the part that you have to do and you're not looking forward to it, visualize yourself doing those tough things and it being fun and easy. Don't just visualize the end, but visualize the journey and having fun in the journey. And you'll find you can trick your brain into doing almost anything. This is your brain coach signing out.